The Freedom Front Plus is as old as the country's democracy, and many would say that it's failed to transform through the years. But the party's Western Cape Premier candidate, Peter Murray, isn't intimidated.
Well, the Constitution cares about everybody. Parties are not sovereign in this country. They got to stick to what the Constitution allows and permits. So I don't fear any political party anymore. I don't fear the ANC, except for how they interpret policies. And that is why they lose every court case in the Constitutional Court. I don't fear the Freedom Front either.
The party has made promises to the South African electorate to make life easier.
What we say you must fight back against, firstly we say you must fight back against, for instance, expropriation without compensation. That is detrimental to the future of South Africa. We must fight back against discrimination, and discrimination based on race. And then we say, let's do away with black economic empowerment. Let's do away with affirmative action. We know that, of course, there are people in South Africa who are very poor. And yes, we must assist those people, but we must not have the criteria based on race.
Party supporters say they feel they're well represented.
The reason why I joined the Freedom Front is because they fight for the rights of minority groups in South Africa. And we as a minority group in South Africa, we feel that we are neglected in this country.
The Freedom Front Plus do fight for the Afrikaner to also speak Afrikaans and go to school in Afrikaans, go to university in Afrikaans. So yes, that is one thing that also sticks out for me. But I would like other parties to also perhaps, instead of fighting against Afrikaans, perhaps fighting for Zulu or fighting for Sotho. That's something that I would like to see in other parties. But I'm glad that the party that I'm voting for is a party that stands up for my languages.
This BEE business is not creating jobs for all of us. They're creating jobs for themselves. They enrich themselves. Like myself, I was working for Maxi Security. When I was working for Maxi Security, they kick us out of the post office, and then they bring in Busasa to say, this is a BEE company. And what happened at the end of the day with Busasa? Busasa is a corrupt company.
The party promises to bring the number of government ministers down to 18 compared to President Cyril Ramaphosa's 33. Masego Rahlaga, Pretoria.